Hi everyone, my name is Meg. I popped on yesterday to say hello and introduce myself, and at that time I had this young man with me. This is my husband Chris, and today we're going to do a short little demo to show you how to apply these strips in real life, I guess.
Who's going to be your model?
Chris is going to be my hand model today.
Very fitting since we're watching The Addams Family.
Oh yeah, we're watching The Addams Family. So,
Sorry.
Color Street nails. They are very fast to apply. You guys know they're 100% nail polish if you've been following some of the posts that I've put up regarding some information. And now I'm going to show you, by the way, my nails are scheduled to be redone, so they're a little worse for wear right now. But
those were Italy nails.
These were the nails that I did when we just traveled to Italy. We just came home. So this is a gold French tip. It's called Ciao Milano. Yep, I do like this one. In the post number 19 in the group, I posted regarding French tips and all of that jazz. So if you want to take a peek at that, I think I have some photos with Ciao Milano in use. So next we have Vegas Vixen. This is a silver and pink ombre. I have a post up in the group regarding ombre nails, showing you a bunch of pictures and all of that. And I don't remember what post number that was, but it's there, trust me. We have a glitter mermaid set. This is Atlantis.
The little ones love those.
Yes. I did an event recently and I had these, what would you say, they were about 9?
Yeah, 8, 9.
8, 9. A little troop of girls come up to the table. Loved the Atlantis, so I spent probably, an hour? Because there was so many of them, and I just,
it was like 2 at a time.
Yeah, there was like 2 at a time. They kept coming up to the table, so I just kept opening these samples and I just kept putting them on all the girls. So I was doing some of these 9-year-olds with their entire 10 nails with 2 of these. So I was getting really creative. But anyway, then we have one solid color. This is called Saigon Queen, and this is purple. Hey Susan. So we will start
with French.
With French. We're going to start with French. Actually, no, we'll start with the glitter.
All right.
We're going to start with Vegas Vixen. So Color Street nails, you know, they're 100% nail polish, and you can tell they're nail polish because when you open the package, if you give them a little sniff, you can smell the nail polish. I smell it.
Smells like a bottle of nail polish.
Smells like nail polish. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, each set of 16 strips, because remember these are just samples, each set of 16 strips comes with 2 prep pads. These are little alcohol wipes because before you apply the nails, you want to make sure your nails are free of kind of like any dirt or oils that you've, picked up on your hands throughout the day because you want them to stick.
Such as hair product.
Yes, hair product, hair wax. So, alcohol wipe, you're just, sure.
Okay.
I can do that, yeah.
No, this is easier.
You just want to wipe down the nails. If you guys want to use a little cuticle pusher before you start and dry them off. If you guys want to use a little cuticle pusher, let's see, something like this. Probably should have had this out, right? If you want to use something like this, a little wooden stick, they come in rubber also, but if you want to use a little cuticle pusher before you start just to push back the cuticles, you can. If you want to use a nail buffing block, if you have ridges on your nails, do that before you do the alcohol wipe, especially if you want to put solids on, because sometimes if you wear regular nail polish and you're one of those people who, even with liquid polish, you kind of see ridges, definitely want to buff your nails. So we open the pack. We have these 2 little guys, because this is a sample. I'm going to break them apart. Let's see. And I'm just going to, maybe we should put this down now.
Oh, yeah, look at that move.
Okay, so I'm just going to go through and see which nail I think this is going to fit size-wise on, because remember when you get the sets, you get 8 sizes. So right now in the little sample pack, I only have 2 sizes. Yeah, he's a good sport. So on the very top of the strip, there's a clear plastic, and that just protects the nail polish. So you want to peel that off. And then the strip is kind of like a sticker. So it's got this little silver tab, and it's on this white backing, and you just want to peel it off. They're very thin, they're very flexible, they're very pliable, so they're super easy to work with. You can also tear off that silver tab side. So now you have a strip that is round on each side. So I chose that I was gonna do Chris's ring finger. And let's see if we can get you a good angle. Okay, so I'm just gonna, what? Oh, oops. I'm just gonna lay it down, and I wanna smooth it out.
Do it good.
I am doing it good. So I just laid it, I smoothed it out so it's good on his nail. Now, if you have a little scissor at home, you can snip that in half. My little scissor is upstairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my thumbnail and I'm gonna go along the tip of his fingernail. And then, because remember I said they're very thin and pliable, I basically just perforated the tip off with my other fingernail and then pulled the extra strip off. So now I'm going to take the other side of the strip because Chris has short nails, so he's going to be able to use one strip for 2 nails. Let me see. Maybe your pointer finger. Okay. We good? Can we see? Okay. So I'm just going to place it down at the bottom of his nail bed. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to smooth it out. And then I'm just going to take my thumbnail and go kind of like along the edge, but underneath his nail so I could kind of break it off.
And you got to smooth the edges.
Yes. So now just take your nail file. And if you have any like he has a little bit of a rough spot right here, I'm just gonna file down in a downward motion. Oh, and it just came right off. See? That was a little extra.
Yeah, that's perfect now. Ooh, there we go.
Boop. Okay, so I just used, hold that closer. I just used one strip and I did Chris's pointer finger and his ring finger. And that was one strip. So you get 16 strips in the packages. So as you can see, I just did 1 nail with 2 nails with 1 strip. So these are gonna go a long way. This is the other one. I'm gonna save it for later because you don't need to see a full manicure on Chris. But I'm gonna show you the French now. Probably should have music on or something. Just because you're dancing doesn't mean there's music.
I can put some on my phone real quick.
No.
Yeah,
well, I mean, you can. So this is Ciao Milano. This is the gold tip French. Let's see. Like I said, you just want to break it apart. So there's a 2-step process you have to do with French. You have to put the tip on, just the tip on there. Just have to put that on there. And
Just
then,
I like to call it.
don't say that. And then this is actually a clear strip. This goes on top. So this is just like clear as day also. And I mentioned using clear as day if you want to do like half a nail or a stripe or, you know, some funky designs and stuff. And I put some pictures up about what you can do with the strips because they're so easy to work with. But you just want to put, thanks, Susan. He's funny. We get along. And then, like I said, you just want to put the clear as day over. But that comes in your French set. You don't have to have that separately. Oh. Remember I took off the clear plastic. There's always a clear plastic on top of the nail polish because that just protects it. So I took off the little clear plastic. And then we have the little silver tab. Oops, the little silver tab with the white. You just want to peel it off. It's really thin. Remember, I already cleaned his nails with the alcohol, so he's good to go. I think his middle finger is going to be best. So, however thick you want the French tip to be on your nail, you pretty much have the whole strip to work with. So you can make it a thin strip, you can make it medium, you can make it a thick strip. When I do my French, I actually have to do them kind of thick just because I have a lot of whites on my nail. So I like to just go over the entire white. Oh, I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to lay this down. And so I put this on the very edge because I just want to give him a French. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm just going to use my fingernail to go. And if you don't want to do that, you can just use a nail file just to, from the start. But I'm going to clean that up after I put the clear on. But here's something else with the French tips. We actually don't have this color gold and we don't have white. So something you can actually do with French strips in general or the leftover is if you want to do an entire nail, I'm going to put this on his pinky. So basically, if I want to do that, I just cover the entire nail. And then I'll use either my thumbnail or a cuticle stick to break the sides. Because remember, they're really pliable, they're really flexible. So I'm just using this cuticle stick to pretty much break away the part of the strip that's kind of overhanging on his nail. And
so you just took the French tip and turned it into a nail polish.
Yes, I did.
That's pretty cool.
That's because this is a nice gold, so I like to do this gold sometimes. And then we don't have white anymore, so if you want to get a white nail, you can actually use the French tips.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm just going to even that out. But then, same thing, I'm just going to go across the edge of his fingernail, and I'm going to break it away. And then I'll clean it up with the nail file. So his French tip I did on his middle finger, I put the tip on, and now you have to just put the clear on because that keeps the tip on there. Remember, there's a clear plastic on top. Silver tab, you just use it to pull it away from the backing. And now this is just a clear strip. This is our clear as day, and we use it for the French.
Yeah, look how nice and shiny that is.
Yeah, and then it makes it nice and shiny.
Can't see.
Oh. Chris is like, they can't see you because I just pulled his hand totally out of the camera. All right. So I just broke that off. That's his French tip. And now I'm just gonna file down the excess, kind of like what's hanging off. I need a smaller nail file because your nails are short.
They're very short. I actually just cut them.
Oh, you should have kept them long.
You didn't tell me.
So, here. That looks good.
That did come out good. All right, go ahead and raise it up so everybody can see your face.
Okay. So,
Look at
let's
these
see.
guys.
So he has the Vegas fixin' on. Let's see if you can get that good in the camera. That looks nice, guys. I got to give myself credit. So that's the gold tip French, and then that's his other. Vegas Vixen color. So we could sit around and do this all night, and I could do all 10 of his nails, but I'm not going to bore you with any more of our shenanigans. But if you have any questions on application, or if you have any questions about the product, let us know. Chris is probably going to go grab the nail polish remover and remove those immediately as usual. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll have more posts going up. And check out the giveaway. There's 2 giveaways up right now. One is to tell me your color name. Mine is Abstract Spice. So I forgot to look what yours was, but that would have been funny. And then the other one is for everyone who orders, you go into a drawing to win 3 sets, and anyone who's commenting on any of the posts and interacting with what we have going on for Susan's Bar, you're just going to get an entry for sticking around and having some fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, pot pie's done.
Oh, okay. So dinner's ready. We're going to jump off. We will, we'll all be around. If you need anything, let me know. And have fun, guys.